Good morning, guys. It's been a while since I made a video. And this video is going to be about the way you describe your tools. So I kind of went over it in my previous videos, but I want to talk about the benefit of doing that. So I have a job that I've done before. Might not necessarily kind of remember like the whole process of it. Obviously, if I'll follow the program and I see like what I do over here, I could quickly figure it out, like what I should do, right? But the good thing about how you describe your tools in a tool library, the whole benefit of it is that obviously you can go put, let's say, stations, as a lot of people do, it's like station 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and such, but you might not necessarily remember what type of a tool you use for that. So when I look at this program, for example, I can see that I used a 55 degree turning tool, for rougher, 35 for finish, right? Over here I use number 4, which is in diameter 310,000, and I see 0.31 C, so I know it's a center. I see this is a 0.2 drill, right? And obviously it's a T drill, so I know it's a turning drill. And so this is like pretty much facing center drilling, and then I use a drill over here, and this section is over. So another operation, same things, facing and then finishing the face, and the operation is over. So this is probably where I get my total length. This is obviously using a 55 and 35 tool. I'm going up to the 17 inches, so I know to pull out my material 17 inches plus, so I don't run into the jaws. I have a T groove, so 0.94. I use it for 94,000 wide, top-notch grooving insert. And so over here it's facing. So now if I see this facing, that means I should have to leave a little bit stock, for example, for one of these operations, and you just kind of figure things out. So this is like a 55 tool, 35 tool here again. So this is gonna be a second side. So because that's gonna repeat on this operation, I have a 0.31D. So I'm using a drill, but this is gonna be in my milling holder. 0.24B, that's gonna be a 240,000 micro bar for inside. So we have let's say a rougher and a finish. And so my rougher originally started in a 310, okay, but this one goes down to 0. So that means I know that I want to clean up the face all the way to the end. And there's my tapping over here, so M6 T, that's gonna be for a tap. Okay, over here I'm using an 80 tool for rougher and 35 for finish. And over here 0.12E, that's gonna be 118,000 mil, and for a keyway, for a slug. So this is a really good way to kind of figure out what kind of tools you use if you actually describe them in a tool library. And the way you describe them in a tool library is if you obviously go to tool data, this is where you can assign, so you general out, you can put a 1 in station 1 and that's it, right? You don't have to do anything else, or you can put whatever tool you have. So if it's a 1-inch drill, put 1D. If it's a half an inch end mill, put 0.5E for ID code, so on and so forth. So like, see how I keep, so it's like 80 F, so it's gonna be my 80 tool, 35 F, that's gonna be my 35 degree tool, 0.62E, that's gonna be 5/8 end mill. As a general, in 1F, so that's gonna be my 1-inch bar finishing tool. 35B, that's gonna be my 35 degree bar. 55F for general out, it's gonna be my 55 degree tool. 1T, it's gonna be for 1-inch threading bar. groove out. So 1.2G, that's gonna be my 118 grooving tool, general E, so 1 inch. I had this as an R, but in my previous program I had a B, so all you have to do is just go here, change your ID code to B if you want, or you can just change that in the program. 0.5 chamfer in my an end mill, OD tool, 1.3 drill, and my tap edge M6. So those are like pretty, like I said, I mean, that's how I do it, me personally. Everybody does something different, but it just makes me kind of, you know, let's say when I look at the program, I know right away what kind of tools to load, and that helps me a lot in saving time and, you know, and understanding you know, what I've done previously, so it just becomes much faster for me. All right guys, hope somebody, you know, gets something good information out of it, and see you next time.